This is going to be one of those videos where I just rap, okay? So I made a video recently talking about how I've made my 300 consecutive videos. Matter of fact, it might have been yesterday. Anyway, I got some dope comments. I appreciate the feedback. I love you guys. But, I like to make a video. Sometimes I say I'm going to make videos for a specific person, but the rest of y'all could just be nosy and pay attention. This is going to be one of those. So my boy L popped up and he gave a question about 3 a week because I had mentioned one of the best ways to just get over that hump with the creating is start with like 3 at a time. And my goal was, okay, to get to 300, I was like, I'm going to do 3 and then repeat that 3 10 times to make the first 30. Because the original plan was just 30. But a lot of times when you tell somebody to do a 30-day challenge, the brain starts rewiring. I can't do 30 days. 30 days is impossible. So forth, so on, etc. Sit tight. Let me give you a quick little story. My homegirl, Valerie, she is an amazing human being, a professional singer. She actually sings for Diana Ross. She's actually performing tonight somewhere in St. Louis with Diana Ross. And I had put her up to this challenge of Vlogmas way back 2020, pandemic. And she was like, Doc, there's no way I could do 30 videos in a row. It's impossible. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't like doing it, but I'll do 7 and quit. And I was like, okay, I'll take the 7 because I know what happens. Val finished the 7 videos cursing me out every single day. And then she gets to like 15 and then she gets to like 20 and it just kept going. And she actually ended up doing the whole thing because what happens is, and also in the same vein, let me back up real quick. In the same video, my buddy Ed, he just said, I'm not sure if I'll get to 100 in a row, but I got 10 done and it's starting to be a habit. It's starting to be a habit. Each day I discover there's a new video from Doc. I start listening the right way and I get the confirmation I need to keep going. Thank you for speaking to me and so many others who want to be consistent. I'm learning so much. You see what I mean? Once you get past that first 3, L, the next 3 becomes easy and the next 3 becomes easy and the next 3 becomes easy. But when you tell yourself and you hear us saying you got to make 100, yeah, it sounds like a big number. But it's an old school saying. It's kind of a dumb saying, but the only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. Don't eat elephants. But that's just the saying because it's, you get a visual picture in your mind. When I say that, even though he sounds off his rocker, you actually have an image of an elephant or a cartoon elephant in your mind. When I say the only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time, you see somebody sitting there with the like Red Lobster bib, but it like says red elephant, I guess, or red pachyderm, and you just sitting there with your knife and fork and you're thinking about it. A more common sense statement is a journey of 1,000 miles begins with single step, right? First of all, I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna take a long time to drive. But even when you're driving that far, you do it in 5, 7, 8 hour shifts. You stop, nap it out, and then you take off again, right? Gretchen's about to do that to go from Washington to Boston in her Euro van. So, you know what I'm saying? Break it up into smaller chunks. Any crazy task that you have, you break it up into smaller chunks. So to go back to Lionel's question about 3 a week, I really mean just like do them in chunks of 3. And if you only get out 3 a week, fam, don't feel bad. Let's get after it. But trust you me, if you did them 3 a week, over the course of 10 weeks, you would have that 30 videos. It's just going to take you 10 weeks instead of 30 days, right? But over the course of 52 weeks, right? Over the course of 52 weeks, man, why he can't add 150 plus 6? Oh, he dumb. I can't do it. Anyway, you know what it is. You'll have 156 videos, right? So it is a thing. And yeah, you can do it. Now, I'm going to give you one more piece of advice because your setup is beautiful. The way you present is beautiful. I'm going to just, let me zoom this out real quick. That just looked really, really bad. Let me fix that. So your setup is beautiful. The way you present is beautiful. Your delivery is beautiful. I'm going to tell you to turn the polish off, right? I've spoken to you in group chats before. You're like in a Zoom room. You're way more elegant speaking just as yourself. Like, here's what I do. Let's do this. Let's do this favor. Let's do it this way. Let's try this on for size. I'll let you go ahead and make 2 of them with your L polish way. And then you're going to make the last one like I'm making this where I'm just talking to my homie. So for every 2 videos you do, we're going to, as the LGL community, as a doctor, I'm going to prescribe you take 2, and then on the next one, you just spit game from the chest. And I guarantee you, I will bet a dime against 2 fat boys, me being one of them, you will find you get more resonance out of the ones where you just spit game. Like, I understand if you go in your church and you stand in front of the pulpit and you give your sermons or whatever, you got a whole bunch of people that you're helping. But you know when you're really helping them? When y'all sit down on the pew and you have a one-to-one talk with that mama and, you know, her kid as they going through something. Or when you have that one-to-one talk with somebody who just lost somebody. When you put hands on somebody and you share that they still loved and the community got their back. Those are the ones that hit the hardest. Those are the ones that resonate, right? So I'm going to implore you to go. I'm going to give you this grace to go ahead and keep making 2 of them in your extra cute way. But I want you to make 1 of every 3 videos raw, straight from the chest spit game. And if they start working, then you got to flip that. You got to do 2 pure ones and then 1 that allows you to be the polished professional that you are. And let's see how that works. And so I really feel for anybody else who's listening, besides LB himself, like, you know, he's a great human being. He always shows up, an excellent member of our community, but I want you to challenge. And if you want to see what that looks like, L, go and check out the 10 videos that our buddy Ed just made. And Ed is a worship piano player. Ed, I'm not saying pianist on my channel, but go and check out what he's doing. And like the minute he let go, dude's a performer. He's used to doing a concerto, but at this moment in time, he's like, Ed, don't get mad at me for saying this. He's almost doing it like jazz, where he's just feeling it and letting his teaching do the way a jazz player just lets their fingers go with God. All right. So I'm going to challenge you to do that. Just try it out. I'll give you 2 polished, 1 from the chest. And then if you like it, flip it. You might find out you'll get past the creation and no sweat. Like, I don't know what's happening. You could call me personally. We could talk about it, but 8 months is too long to leave us waiting for a video. It's been a minute. So come back and just crank them suckers out. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Now, you know what I'm going to say, folks? I don't know who need to hear this. Well, I know that Lionel need to hear it. That's my boy. But if you happen to hear this too, and you got something out of this, please let us know in the comment section below. Like, this is what keeps it going. That 300 becomes the 420 that I got to do because I'm trying to help you. I want you to walk away with stuff that matters to you and not just me spitting rhapsodically in the air and making goofy thumbnails. Okay? So let's get on that. And then if you like this video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, especially drop something in the comments so that Lionel can see that people like it when you spit game from the chest. Okay? How about that? How about let's do a favor for my buddy? And then right about now, the algorithm is going to share another video of things you should watch. And I agree with him.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver.